from techgeeks.com with a product from my friends at RIVERSONG. This is a fitness tracker, heart rate monitor, blood pressure bracelet. I have reviewed probably 5 of these, I think, and this is by far the best one I've reviewed yet. And I'll tell you the reasons. First of all, the time is in regular time, not military time. You have the option to go to military. I believe I saw it in there. But I have every other bracelet I've reviewed, you could not change the time to regular time. And by regular, I mean non-military. And that's a big deal for me. I don't understand how hard it is to make it where it can be either one and let you pick. And finally, these guys have done it right, in my opinion. Huge selling point for me. Can't stress it enough. And this one also has the heart or the blood pressure tracker. So that was another huge plus that I like. I'll go over a few of their pictures. There's so much I want to actually get through, and I don't want to make the video 60 minutes long. But you can also have the time. That's Bluetooth right there. Your battery meter. You got your date. The time you can have going either vertically or across the band, which I really liked also. Nobody else has given me that option on theirs. There's the blood pressure area. It's very simple to use. You basically just hold the screen, and about the screen, it's an OLED screen, which I also like. I even like their app, which is what they're showing you here. There's also a barcode you can just scan to put the app on your phone, iOS or Android. It has a sleep monitoring, as you can see there. Incoming call and SNS notifications work perfectly on iOS and Android. They have a thing like you can challenge friends in your fitness. It's kind of cool. I think that'd be actually really fun. So you can connect with other people on the app and see who did the most steps that day, whose blood pressure went the highest. Just kidding on that one, but there's a sport tracking feature. Basically, it's just an exercise tracker, but all features just in one fitness tracker. There's everything it offers. Pretty much this is exactly what you can do. Heart rate monitor, step counts, blood pressure, calories burned, a sleep monitor. You can also go to a time display. It is waterproof. Incoming call reminder, loved it. Message push, loved it. Lift wrist, bright screen. In other words, you can flick your wrist and the screen will come on. Yes, it's waterproof. That's your sensor light underneath. There is also a different color one that's blue, and you can see the time is at a different, instead of portrait and landscape. I knew I could get to it. An IP67 waterproof ring, so that was really nice. I didn't have to worry about getting it wet as far as washing hands and stuff like that. Here's the different colors. There's blue, and I guess that's purple. I like that also, that they're giving you options. I like the price, the fact that it's only priced at $39.99 on Amazon.com. Of course, I will put a link to the product in the description. I saved the price for last because it's actually priced lower than the other ones that I reviewed, and the videos are right there. And I just think this watch is 10 times better. It's real simple to charge it. You just pop out the band. You just pop the bands like separate. I'll show you in the hands-on. It's a little bit easier to show you than tell you. But anyways, I loved it. Let's move on to the good stuff and show you everything that it does. That video is going to start right now. Okay guys, there's the RIVERSONG box you're going to be getting in. It's the Wave BP fitness tracker. It has a little bit of everything it does on the bottom. Get the app for the watch in the Google Play Store or Apple iStore or App Store. Sorry, I don't use Apple that much. Has a little flap. The watch will be in there. Gives you a little picture or something going on there with it. You're also going to be getting a really nice owner's manual that covers every single thing in nice pictures. Where the charging port's located, what kind of screen it has, OLED, the charging port, which is kind of really not a port because it's just a USB plug. I'll show you that in a minute. There's what you'll scan to get the app. It's the H band for iOS and Android. There's a getting started page, what the touch functions do. I'll go over some of that here on after I'm going to show you the installation of everything. Pretty much just connect the Bluetooth. You'll see I'm connected already. It's the V07. That's actually the watch. Then you'll go to the app itself. Let me see where I hit it. I moved all my apps around, so, and I have like 5 different watches, so sometimes it's hard to find the one you're looking for. It's going to look like that, the H band. So go ahead and tap that, you'll get that screen. Start your journey. Mine should be connected like I said. I'm not connected, so we can connect again. That will come up as your device. It already just connected on its own. That's just the dashboard showing you how many steps I've taken. 15 today. Not very good. The watch has been sitting, or the tracker's been sitting right here next to me, so that's why I'm not doing great on the steps. But anyways, there's a running thing. You can begin running. It shows you what you're doing. That's kind of self-explanatory. In the settings, you can have a sport, goal, a sleep. The unit settings, like I said, there's imperial and metric. There's a feedback about us. Third-party platform. This is the We Run that I was telling you about. Access We Run and friends to share the fun of all sports. So kind of cool that you can combine some stuff. And if you go up to, there's the V07. There's where you can do your messaging notifications. You could pick what you want to have message you. I have phone calls and just kind of my text messages. But you can get everything from WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want. You just simple toggle and you're in there. For the alarms, you can set alarms. I have none set. Outset settings. Pair of the devices right there with a nice little switch. You can even take a photo from it. Blood pressure test. There's even a firmware upgrade in there. Reset device password. All kinds of good stuff. Now let's get on to the watch itself. This is the bad boy, and I want to make sure I point out that I am getting incredible battery life out of this. Even with the notifications on, I'm getting just incredible battery life. I'm so excited. I'm getting so much better battery life than the other bands that I've used. I'm going to try and show you that. Up top is the Bluetooth and a battery indicator. Of course, you have your time, your date and day, Tuesday the 28th, 2:28, 9:42 a.m. There's your steps. There's all 15 of my big boys. Toggle through that. That's for running. Toggle through again. There's calories burned. There's your blood pressure monitoring, heart rate, sleep mode, back to sleep. This is to flip the how you're looking at the screen, which I'll give you an example of that. You can just press and hold it. I believe that is what I did last time. There you go. So now everything is this way. Very cool function. Actually, you can probably read it better for video purposes that way. There's even a power off right there. You can just shut the whole thing off or go back to your time and everything. But everything is very simple to use. Very, very, very simple. From the heart rate to the blood pressure. Love that it has the blood pressure monitor. As far as the band goes, you have an end like that with a clip on it. Pretty much just put it through. Even fits my big old wrist. You'll see it. You'll feel it snap, and you're good to go. Plus, it's waterproof, which I love. I haven't had any problems with this popping out or anything like that. Twisting it, moving it all around, even without being on my wrist. But no issues whatsoever. These guys, man, RIVERSONG they have a great product. I really, really like it. Very simple to use. Shows you about the long pressing in the book. Pretty much everything I just did, it shows you. As far as blood pressure mode, like blood pressure mode, for example. Blood pressure test will begin within 1 second after entered blood pressure mode. So you don't have to do anything else but enter the mode, and then it starts the blood pressure test. Calorie mode, calories burned throughout the day. That's pretty self-explanatory. There's how you charge it. I just charged it right off my laptop. As far as charging goes, you'll see inside here there is a, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but there's a little USB emblem in there. It's right in there. That's pretty much, there's the lights. It's actually going through one of its cycles. That's the light that you're going to use. I mean, that's the end you're going to use to actually charge. You'll think you're going to break it when you're pulling off the band, but don't worry. I actually have to pull it back to take it off. Don't worry, you could be pretty rough on it. And that's what you'll get. That's going to be the end that'll plug into your computer. You can see it has a metal contact in there, which this other side will not. So you'll know which one not to use. There's no metal, no nothing. It's kind of just a dummy looking port, but that's the one you're going to use, the USB 3.0 looking, and just plug it right into whatever you got laying around. Very simple to use. You can even get screen protectors for these now, I saw. I don't use one. It's an OLED screen. It's pretty tough. I've really beat mine. I've had it for, I believe, a week straight now. I've been wearing it and haven't taken it off. I sleep in it. It's very comfortable to sleep in. But anyways, great product. Great options that I've been looking for with the time not being military. You have the choice. I do not like military time. Battery life is unbelievable. I cannot believe how much better this is, and it's priced lower than the other trackers that I've used. I'm just really pleased with it. They did a great job on this. The extra features as far as the blood pressure is such a welcome sight. I love that option. The app's integrated perfectly. It's very simple to follow. I had a little bit of problem with some of the other bands out there. Their app just never seemed to, it was hard to disconnect the actual device, which I didn't like. I tried it with iOS and Android. I borrowed an iPhone to make sure that it was easy for you guys. Their owner's manual was a great, once again, I can't speak highly enough about the owner's manual. As most of you know, if you watch my videos, I'm a huge advocate for good owner's manuals. I like pictures. I like it to be self-explanatory and not in print that you can't even read because it's so small. Great job overall. Easy to charge it when you have to charge it. I finally had to charge mine. Like I said, I couldn't get it to die no matter what I did. I used it constantly. I constantly turned it on. I constantly checked, you know, how many calories I was burning, how many steps I was taking. I couldn't put it through any more rigorous tests than I did that I know of, aside from, I don't know, falling off a cliff with it on, I guess. But overall, loved it. Totally 5-star product. Simple product to use. Really great. I can't explain enough because I've used the other trackers that were, you know, not the Fitbit type expensive trackers, and this one just totally outsells them, in my opinion. It should be killing them in sales because the other ones are nothing compared to this. So many options. Thanks again, RIVERSONG. You guys got a great product. Check it out, guys. Go check out the Wave BP if you're looking for an inexpensive fitness tracker that does simply everything you could ask for. I'll put a link to in the description to the product. I'll also put a link to my website, techgeeks.com. Lots more reviews on there for you to check out. Hopefully I'll get this one up there very soon. Thanks again, RIVERSONG, and I will see you guys on the next one.